During high school, many students begin to ask, what is the importance of a college education these days? They may ask, why is college important? The answer is that attending college provides more opportunities than it ever has for graduates. The benefits far outweigh the costs in almost every way. Besides the obvious, average increase in yearly income that comes with a degree, you also gain a unique experience and unmatched knowledge to go along with a countless list of new opportunities. Immediately being able to generate income after graduation is quite appealing for many students. They also might be repelled by the elevated cost of tuition. Even though it is true that higher education may be one of the largest expenses they will ever have, the importance of a college education is increasingly apparent in respect to the earnings potential in today's tough economy. For almost every single demographic group, the average earnings increase significantly with each higher level of education. And in this graph, it shows the different average incomes for each degree. So it starts out with just not a high school graduate who earns an average of like $21,000, and then the average high school graduate earns $30,000, and it continues to go up to a professional degree that makes $95,000. So that just shows how the higher degree you have on average will make more money. So according to the U.S. College Board, the average full-time worker in the U.S. with a college degree makes around $50,000, which is about 62% higher than just a high school graduate, which makes around $30,000. And even like the people who just go to college for a little while but don't get a degree at all make on average about 16% higher than people who don't go to college at all. And over the lives, a typical graduate will earn around 73% more money in a lifetime than a non-college graduate. And even though making money right out of college is appealing, because you can just, for the first time in your life, be making more money and actually have money to spend. But if we look at this graph, it shows that, it just shows the net income of a college graduate versus a non-college graduate. And in the beginning, the non-college graduate makes more, but by age 33, you catch up, and then the college graduate from then on increasingly makes more and more money than the non-college graduate. So, what's it called? But money isn't everything in college, and the economy's been changing, and it continues to change. And nowadays, the college education is comparable to a high school education 40 years ago, value-wise in the job market. And it serves as a gateway to better opportunities in life. And when a student experiences a post-secondary education, they can gain the opportunity to read books and listen to lectures from the top experts in their field of study, which does a lot of things. Besides the raw gain of knowledge, this sort of stimulation encourages students to ask questions, explore new ideas, and most of all, think for themselves. It allows additional growth and provides college graduates with an edge in the job market. In competitive times as ever, any edge is no small matter. A problem more and more students are facing these days is how they will pay for their education. Because like I said, it's one of the most expensive things you'll ever do. Even though many colleges and universities have this hefty price tag, it's not a very good reason to just decide not to go or let it discourage you. Even though the cost of tuition continues to rise and it's getting pretty high, the amount of scholarships and grants that people give out is also increasing. And so there's a multiple number of financial opportunities you have. The first is locally. There's a lot of schools and clubs and organizations that's what they do. They raise money and they give it out to college students or people applying for college to try and help them, because they know that those students will come back and help their community and hopefully become part of their clubs or organizations that will make them look better. The second is the federal government, because they're extremely aware of how important college education is, especially for them. because the more money that people make in their lives, make more money for the government to use, so they really want to have people be educated and successful. Another one is just the schools themselves, which give out large amounts of academic and athletic scholarships to people because they want those people to become successful, and they want the best people they can get that will make their school look the best. Hopefully more people will come to that school and pay to go there. And another option that's overlooked quite oftenly is the amount of scholarships that corporations give out. And the corporations will give scholarships to their employees, students, not students, sons and daughters, because they want the people to continue working there and enjoy being there. And it makes the companies look good. And if you're still wondering why it's important to go to college, remember there's a significant amount of opportunities available for college graduates. Also, attending a college provides students with an experience and knowledge unattainable from a secondary education. There are many ways to help pay for this heavy cost as well. As the global economy grows increasingly more competitive, in order to give yourself the best edge for a well-paying job, you must first begin with a college education.